don't have the winter hat on today. We're actually above freezing. Almost 40 degrees. It's 39 degrees. At least according to my watch. I think it's my phone says it's 42. So somewhere in that vicinity. I am going to let Al know that we are on. But if anybody's got a track ready to go, then we can go ahead and get going.
Okay. I've got a few.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I've also got a few lined up.
Okay, well, you go first then.
All right.
All right, Red.
So one of the net labels that I follow released a new compilation album recently, and they did a sampler video. So this is the sampler.
Sweet.
Oh,
That was the first 5 minutes.
I thought at first that the like background music was like the start of another song since I had walked away.
okay.
Sweet, yeah. I see that Bonnie Media. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I see them quite a bit. I just out on the internet.
Klong Klong Moo usually posts their newest releases.
Yeah, that might be one.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but they did release a metal album recently.
Well, I definitely heard some metal. God, I can't talk. I heard some metal on the in that compilation there. So speaking of, I've got some cookies here. I'm trying to like reform my body. This morning I went on my my ride, and I had on one segment I had the fastest time, another I had the 7th fastest ever time, the 2 I had the 3rd fastest times, and then on another one I had the 7th fastest times. So I'm pretty much like obliterated physically after that. It was pretty intense.
Sounds like you're getting further towards your goals of complete domination.
Yeah. So what my big goal was to they're called comms, King of the Mountain. King of the Mountain is like a popular term, and like there's a special jersey for it in like the Tour de France and stuff. And so this app that I use, Strava, that's what they call like all the segments, even if they're flat. These are across lakes. They're not mountains. But yeah, this has been my big goal, was to have the fastest time across Lake Harriet, and that's the one that I actually got the fastest time on. So
good for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. In part because like it's above freezing. Next weekend I might be able to go out on the lakes because the ice gets pretty thick, so it's not like it just goes away in a day. But and actually, all this past week we've been above freezing at points of the day. But yeah, but the thing is, if you actually go out when it's above freezing, then it gets like sloppy up at the top, and it's not very fast. So realistically, today was probably my final day, and I did it. So yeah. But if you see me like going into the kitchen and like bringing things in, that's because I'm like dehydrated and all that kind of stuff. I'm pasty all the time. I'm not white because all the time in the winter anyway, because I like wear like a mask and stuff. Anyway,
are you wearing an Alabama hat?
I am. I grew up in Tuscaloosa.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were from North Carolina.
So if you listened to the interview that I did with on the Blockcast, I'll find that in case you guys aren't aware of this. Because you know what, I'll find it during the song, and then I'll post it on here, and then after the song I can say a bit more about that. You guys ruined my segue though. I was gonna say that I'm pasty, but I've got a video with a bunch of people that are not pasty. And this Sam Opoku, he's actually he lives in America now, but he's from Ghana, if memory serves. And I think he's gotten some fairly significant radio play in Ghana. And this was the pop track of the year. And actually, the video is pretty good. We probably should have nominated it for video of the year too, but it didn't make that. But this is Sam Opoku's Yellow.
She said her favorite color, yeah. She said her favorite color yellow. It looked good on her dress. Tryna be slim, thick, nothing less. But she's falling in and out of love. Her heart was broken. Wonder if your summertime crushes even notice it burns in July. And it felt like a dream, but a dream is the best kind of lie, yeah. I realized when I woke, I just want you, yeah, yeah. I just want you, yeah, yeah. Should've told her you made a move, yeah, yeah, yeah. Think back, it was me and you drive to the city, yeah. No makeup, still pretty, yeah. Cruising, you got the stereo on. Hair up, looking like a million. Limos got you in your feelings, yeah. Messed up, y'all not get it, yeah. Is that none of my business? She said, come on, get your believer to California. Yeah, you got a point. I probably should've warned you, but now I think I'm staying. Tell me, what was it you're saying? She said her favorite color yellow, and it looked good on her dress. Tryna be slim, thick, nothing less. But she's falling in and out of love. Her heart was broken. Do summertime crushes even notice? A little bit too kind, she a little bit too emotional. Cry your heart out. Let me know what's going on. I'll make you feel mellow. You just gotta let go. We'll build it up like Lego. Say you want it 100, I'ma keep it on 100. So you want it 100, I'm keeping it 100. I know you could do this on your own. Girl, you got it, yeah, you got it. You done did it all alone. But I know some nights get heavy. Put it on me, I'm ready. Whatever it is, I carry, I got it. You know that I got it. I said her favorite color yellow, and it looked good on her dress. Whether slim, thick or not, you're still pretty nonetheless. Don't go falling, though your heart is broken. Summertime crushes never noticed. A little bit too kind, little bit too emotional. Cry your heart out. Let me know what's going on. I'll make you feel mellow. When you see it, tell her hello for me. She said her favorite color.
All right. I did absolutely no research on finding that podcast, but I did find the quote on the Jamindo page where he was featured on Live FM #1 Song of the Week 3 weeks in a row in Ghana. So I don't know what Live FM #1 Song of the Week, how like prestigious that is, but it's a thing in Ghana. So he obviously was proud enough about it to put it in his bio. So
he definitely sounds like he'd be on the radio.
Yeah.
He's got that pop voice.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say that Jamindo always has my favorite music, but it really does have quality pop music. And the thing is that you find a lot of things like Leslie, is Leslie Hunt her name? The one that we watched the video from last week. Do you remember, Caleb?
Yeah, I think so. From Jamindo, right?
Yeah. So some stuff like that like, I mean, it's clearly like pop, but like there's some more interesting stuff that goes on, I think, than you hear on like US terrestrial radio. So I like that aspect of it. But anyway, I will find during the next song, I will look for that podcast, and then once I find it, I can finish that conversation. Actually, I just did find it. So, but we can discuss after the next track. So,
Okay.
Caleb, if you are
right.
to go.
I want to take you for the ride. I want to show you the world outside. It will be lasting for a while, 'cause I want to watch your pretty smile. Come with me, I'll never let you fall apart. Come with me, I'll never let you fall apart. Street lights lead us right away. I know you like it, you cannot say. Let yourself leave all the worries behind. Better place is not so hard to find. Come with me, I'll never let you fall apart. Come with me, I'll never let you fall apart. I want to warm up your hands, give all what your heart demands. Wash away your past with tears. Let me help you forget the taste of fear. Just so you go with me to the place we both belong. Just shout you go with me to the place we both belong.
Yeah. Anything you want to say about those guys, Caleb?
That kind of reminded me of Minus the Bear a little bit. I don't know. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I was getting kind of not quite as a little heavier than Franz Ferdinand, but a little bit of a Franz Ferdinand vibe.
Yeah.
Minus the Bear. Minus the Bear is probably closer. But I haven't listened to Minus the Bear in so long that that didn't come up into my head. I just posted the my top 10 artists of the week. This is not like a ranking. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Last FM at all, but it's literally just like the number of tracks that have played. This Heavy Viper 25. I'll post this.
Oh man. my metal band hasn't been kicked off your top 10 yet. Ha ha ha.
I try to like make sure that I try to keep that like with CC stuff.
I understand. Hey, thank you for giving them a shot, though.
Yeah, no,
you listen to more metal than me. I was kind of wondering what you thought about them.
Yeah, no, it's they were good. They definitely like I would probably put them. I only listened to like 9 tracks, but probably I would say they were crust. And crust is basically like grindcore and black metal mixed for people that are unfamiliar with that scene. But yeah, it was interesting. They had like ambient as one of their tags, so I kind of wonder if maybe some of the earlier albums sort of went into that space a little bit more, because I didn't hear a whole lot of like ambient.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear that too. But did you listen to the one that? Which album were you listening to?
The latest one.
Oh, I liked the previous one a lot. That's the one that really got me going with them.
All right, well, I'll check that out.
The one with the it's like a brown cover or something, like skulls and creepy dudes. I don't know.
Sweet. Yeah. I used to every week I don't remember the first one I used, and then I moved to Joda FM at the Post. But like Twitter changed their API rules at some point, and so now they're all paid. This Tweakly, I posted in the I think the 2022 group. It's like $2 for a lifetime membership, so it's like basically nothing. I mean, you can pay them more if you want, but I just figured whatever. But so yeah, I used to be like really on top of like paying attention and making sure what was posted was CC stuff. But then I stopped really paying attention to Last FM because there wasn't any people could go to Last FM and see that people don't really do that. But anyway, that's a resource that I'll try to remember to post in here. We'll need to find some CC bands that have new material, because I pretty much only listen to new stuff, not completely. Like the Impossibles don't have any new stuff, but I was listening to them like completely to try to get above the facts on the list. Like that was the whole reason. I know I can find like 10 tracks I can listen to for them, and I can because they've got a good, a nice good back catalog. But anyway, change the subject back to this podcast. So we were talking about North Carolina, and so Potsy asked me about that, and you guys, there wasn't like a whole lot of discussion about it, but what I said to him is what I'll say to you guys now is that basically it's like I'm arguably from North Carolina. I mean, like that's the state that I spent the most time in, but I lived in like 2 very different parts of the state, almost like 2 different states really. So I don't know, like probably still the triangle's still got to be like, I don't think I've lived anywhere else for 9 years, so it's still got to be number 1. But Minnesota, no, Alabama's probably Alabama's got to be number 2. And Minnesota's probably number 2. I'd have to do the math, but that's got to be right. So.
And you were in Ohio before Minnesota, right?
Yeah. But
we're in Ohio.
In Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. At least it's a city.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you have another album to throw up, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to not to suggest that.
I'm watching my son walk around the room in his underwear, like, because it's not a school day. That's what he told us. So that's how he rolls on Saturday.
Yeah, he was going off a recommendation. He said he'd really like to speak to you, but you're just sitting in a broken armchair. Oh, won't you even look me in the eye? Yeah. Now are you gonna say anything? Yeah. Oh, where's the wire? 'Cause we really gotta plug you in. I show you my soul. If you show me yours, I'll tell you anything you want. If you please respond, I'll tell you all my doubts and my reservations. You can really stretch my patience, but don't you walk out. We got a lot of things to talk about, and it really isn't helping when you start to shout that you were never designed to sort this out. Well, there's nothing more to talk about. We gotta run 'cause the bus is leaving, and me, you know I'm bloody freezing. I can't wait here for another minute. Oh, where's the wire? 'Cause we really gotta plug you in. Don't you walk out. We got a lot of things to talk about, and it really isn't helping when you start to shout that you were never designed to sort this out. Well, there's nothing more to talk about. You walk out. We got a lot of things to talk about, and it really isn't helping. Don't you walk out. We got a lot of things to talk about, and it really isn't helping when you start to shout that you were never designed to sort this out. Well, there's nothing more to talk about.
That was cool.
Thanks. Oh no, Caleb left.
What happened there?
Well, my son came over and poked me in the belly, and I pushed the button accidentally. So I have this like crazy 5-year-old, and he does things like that. So very, very fun. Anyway, yeah, you guys should get one of these things. They're pretty crazy. Anyway, yeah, I saw a real cool free show last night with, I'm not sure if I'm going to say his name right, but I think Mike Baguetta. And anyway, I put the comments in here because it's like maybe a half hour or 45 minutes long live show, experimental guitar playing. If you guys want to go watch it later. But it's not, I don't think it's free. He's I don't think it's was this copyright free or whatever. But anyway, it's free to watch. So anyway, I have another video to show and share. Or I guess it's your turn, Doug. isn't it?
Yeah, I've got here this one. I don't think there's a video here, but it won best jazz track.
Cool.
CC CMA this year. So this is you were saying you're probably gonna pronounce that wrong. So the name of this track is Moon Days. That's easy enough. But the band is Anasorama.
Oh, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So. You know what would be nice is when you pressed stop video, if it would just like fade out. That would be nice.
Instead of a rough stop.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was definitely a worthy winner of the jazz category. You're muted, Caleb, or your mic got unplugged or something. Something is happening.
Am I here now?
Yes,
Okay, so you can hear me? All right,
we can.
good. Okay, that's weird. All right. Anyway, happens a lot. Well, I'll play another song. Yeah, I really love that jazz album. I just booked it so I could buy it later or something. I'm gonna, if I don't have it on iTunes.
Yeah, I think that track won, and then they were nominated for Best Album, but they did not win Best Album. The Best Jazz Album went to Bob Reynolds' Runway, and that is like a totally different type of jazz. The Bob Reynolds. I should play a Bob Reynolds track next. Well, when it's my go again. But Bob Reynolds.
You can play it next if you want to. That way it makes sense with our conversation.
Well, I don't have it up. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he's either I'm pretty sure he's won a Grammy, but he might just be a Grammy nominee. So I'll find that out.
Yeah. All right. I have it now. Ha ha ha. All right. I have a video to share. Here we go. Oh, well, maybe not. Why did that not work? Just a second. I'm trying to see.
Closure doesn't come easily. I believe many times. Then the trembling of stability. A breeze played me like chimes. Cathartic cries and answers found were polluted by the truth. The flow of change to which we're bound makes conclusions of little use. Spring came just when I needed it, sore from standing still. I moved along its shorelines, I sang by its windowsill. I've known it all, I've figured it out. I knew the rights and wrongs, but the ground shook again, and now it's just a bunch of empty songs. Simple is the way of life, easy is it not? Tangled up in doomed attempts to understand the plot. Simple is the way of life, easy is it not? Tangled up in doomed attempts to understand the plot. hasn't come easily. When dreams been ripped apart and turned to thorns in memory, well, it takes time to heal the heart. But all that changed when I could not. It finally drove me away, back to someone I forgot or didn't allow to stay. The boats I've built with hope and bits and parts of me, but the ground shook around and now they're at the bottom of the sea. With pirates and fishermen I searched every shore, till I found out that you're not the same. Now I don't search anymore. With pirates and fishermen I searched every shore, till I found out that you're not the same. Now I don't search anymore.
Well, I don't know. The song after the song, you know, it did have a feel. I agree with you, Doug. It did have a feel of like 60s or 70s psych.
Oh, I was thinking like Crosby, Stills and Nash or something like that, maybe. Like,
yeah, or you know, it just had that acoustic folky psych sound out of the UK, maybe even, or something. Yeah. I agree. The title's a lot though. Like, well, I was looking at the title and the Way of Life. That's a pretty big title for a small song. I don't know. He took on a lot. But I have a question for you, Doug. This song included wizards. Or, I mean, it included pirates. Does that make it a little cooler? I mean, does that have a cool factor that wizards have for metal? You know, like,
yeah, you know, there's a whole like pirate metal thing.
Oh, seriously?
But, yeah, Elstorm, I think, is probably the biggest band in pirate metal. But there's some good. David Rovics has some good pirate songs too. I should find one of those. Yeah, I'll find one of those for after I play Runway. Who is it? Sam's turn. That was yours, Caleb. So
yeah.
Sam's. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
After this one, we should probably stop the recording so that we don't end in the middle of the track. But I think we got one more pretty solid.
I'm happy to say I have enough music even for next week.
sky is lower and you're miles and miles away. When the food is radioactive, the simple sound of a melody, a song you used to play, wildly unlocks your memory gaze. Is this the right way home? This road looks so familiar. These friendly ghosts will show me find my way back home. Is this the right way home? Is this the right way
Wow, Ronaldo and the Loaf. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice band name.
Yeah, we have a I guess it's an imprint. It's really like a sister label, I guess. But Mind's Ear. That went out on Mind's Ear. But I think just because Block Sonic gets more the Block Sonic page gets more traffic than the Mind's Ear page, all the stuff, or maybe just because Mike doesn't want to do two separate things, and went out as it's on the Block Sonic site, but the actual stuff that goes out into the real world doesn't say Block Sonic on it. Actually, that might not be 100% true. No, it's not 100% true. On the back, it says Block Sonic, but on the front it just says Mind's Ear. But I am under obligation to not say anything about this other than that it exists, because there is another entity out in the world that has the right to announce this. And as far as I'm aware, they have not announced it yet. So I need to find out the deets on that, because if they've announced it, then I can talk about it. But oh yeah, they don't have the they don't have it up on their website yet. So
I'm excited about that.
yeah, so I can't tell you the date that it's going to be released either, because that might be a clue as to how it's
future show.
So
Something to look forward to.
yeah, I don't think that I put that on the Facebooks, but I can do that during the next track, which has been like the theme of the day. So this is Bob Reynolds' Runway. This is the title track, and possibly the shortest track off the album. And actually, this is not on the Bob Reynolds YouTube page. This is like one of those like label page things. But if you go to the Bob Reynolds page, they have tons and tons of content. Some of it is Snarky Puppy, but yeah, on the website. So it might be worth checking out. Oh, we need to actually pause this recording, which I guess is stopping the recording, strictly speaking.